All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rikakwadash. I want to give the honors to my apostle, notice that great millstone who do roll and teach well. And peace and salutations to all you Akim out there pushing this truth across the four winds so we can seal the elect and make it to the kingdom. All right, it's the brother Uriah. Lord willing, coming back to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, to feed the body and edify the sheep in all spirit, faith, truth, sincerity, and doctrine. All right. We are back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai with another reality check. Okay. And this reality check will be called through the spirit. Get ready to feel the effects of prophecy. Okay. All right. Get ready to feel the effects of prophecy. Okay. Because reality is prophecy. All right. And prophecy is reality. All right. Prophecy is the reality that you people will have to deal with very, very, very soon. All right. Let's do the intro. All right. So, like we mentioned, it's the reality check. All right. Get ready for it. Get ready to feel the effects of prophecy. Okay. All right. So, we're going to go through some articles. I'm going to play maybe a video or two. And obviously, we're going to get into some words and some precepts. Okay. And Lord willing, this is edifying to the body and it feeds the sheep to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. So, first and foremost, all right, we're not going to waste any time. Let's get right into it. All right. This is from the endtimeheadlines.org. Okay. Endtimeheadlines.org. All right. And it reads nearly 80% of Americans now consider fast food a luxury due to its high prices. Okay. All right. 80% of Americans, man, looking at fast food, man, looking at McDonald's and Burger King, the Crab Shack, you know, whatever else, they got going on, Pizza Hut, as a luxury food. All right. You see, all because of the prices skyrocketing here in America, man. Okay. And it's going to get higher and higher. All right. And it's going to be more Americans considering that, fast food is a luxury. All right. You're not talking about a 5-star restaurant. You're talking about a 5-minute, drive through pickup meal, but that's how bad, America is getting, man. Okay. That you would consider a Big Mac, a 5-star restaurant, level of food because you'll be paying the same price. All right. Hey, but it's beautiful, man, because you people got pride, hella pride, man. All right. And the Lord, what it says in what is the second Ezra chapter 8 and verse 50. All right. The Lord's going to bring all of these different calamities and lamentation, mournings and woes to you people. Okay. Because of your pride. Okay. All right. Jacob's trouble is going to be because of the pride of 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. You so-called blacks, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians. All right. So let's go to the next one here. Make sure I got the volume up. All right. This is from Instagram. Okay. Speaking of food. All right.
Restaurants that are closing in 2024. Fuddruckers is expected to close all locations by the end of the year. Old Country Buffet is closing all remainder locations. IHOP is closing 100 underperforming locations. Buffalo Wild Wings is closing all Canada locations, as well as 60 locations in the US. Applebee's is closing 35 locations due to underperformance. Red Lobster is closing 50 locations due to financial struggles and high operational costs. Denny's is closing 20 locations by the end of the year. Marie Callender's is shutting down all remainder locations. Pizza Hut is planning to close 500 locations and focus more on delivery services. Outback Steakhouse is closing 41 of their 700 locations. Sbarro is closing a total of 50 locations, with majority being mall locations. Mart Pizza is closing a total of 27 locations. Ruby Tuesday is closing 16 more locations in 2024. ADQ is closing 8 of their 59 locations. Joe's Crab Shack is closing 41 of their 60 locations. Bonefish Grill is closing 7 locations due to underperformance. So sad to see all our favorite restaurants disappear.
All right. Sad. It's not really sad, man. You know, but as you can see, all of these different restaurants. Speaking of these fast food restaurants, that 80% of Americans are considering luxury foods because of the high prices. Those same restaurants are closing down, man. Okay, all right. You just heard it. Salaki, my screen is it blurs out the background, but so it was blurring out the screen a little bit, on the phone. But you still heard it. Okay. All right. Pizza Hut closing 500 locations, man. Okay. Uh, Outback Steakhouse, man, 41 locations, man. All right. All of these different restaurants, man, all right, are closing down. Okay. So as you can see, these fast food restaurants and just these, mom and, dine in, I should say, dine in restaurants, all right, that were once affordable, like a George Webb or something like that, has now become high priced, man. Okay. All right. And they're charging you high price for things, or for food or things that they used to have on the menu that were cheaper only because it's getting hard behind the scenes. Okay. All right. For them to order certain products and foods and things like that. Okay. So that's what's going on, man. All right. All right. The scriptures talk about how this place Babylon the Great was going to be laden in thick clay. Okay. And that thick clay, all right, that Babylon the Great, aka America, is laden with is debt. Okay. All right. So that's why you see a lot of the prices skyrocketing, man. All right, there's going to be a hyperinflation pretty soon here in America. All right, especially with the food, man. All right, if you've been keeping up with what's been going on here in America, as far as the farming industry, as far as the trucking industry, the train industry. All right, hell, even the boats that ship in different products from different countries, man. All right, they're all backed up and either destroyed like the farming, or taken over. Okay, like all of these different things, man. All right, but see, you 2/3 wouldn't know anything about that because you're too busy paying attention to whatever distractions Esau has you distracted with. Okay, but see, that's why prophecy is going to sneak upon you like a thief in the night. Okay, judgment is going to come upon you like a thief in the night. Okay, all of a sudden, you see, because you're not even paying attention. Okay, but for you sincere Akim and Akwath out there, brothers and sisters listening and learning, all right, you are in the know. Okay, and Thawadi Al Shai, thank the Lord, that you are in the know. All right, that we are in the know. Okay, so I want to get the scripture, the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 3. And it reads, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, all right, because they're closing down these stores, right? Closing down all of these restaurants, all right? Well, guess what? People work at these restaurants that they're closing down. So what are these people going to be doing? They're going to be jobless, okay? They're going to have to go try to find another job, okay? But soon, there's not going to be any jobs, all right, for people to go find, all right? Most of the jobs that are going to be left are going to be taken over by AI, okay? And whatever else, okay? Maybe some companies are starting to hire immigrants, man, to work for little to nothing. Okay, so hey, man, it's coming. All right, Ecclesiastes 12 and 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves. Talking about here in Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, and the grinders cease. Okay, another word for grinder or grinding. Okay, is a worker. Okay, an employee. All right. And cease means to stop. So the employment is going to stop. You see? It says because they are few. See, it's going to be few. It's going to be few jobs left, man. All right. It says, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Okay, and that's a symbolic of looking out the window and it's darkened. Okay, is you looking into the future, like tomorrow, next week, next month. Jake is always planning. Down the line, right? Well, it's going to get to a point, man, where it's going to, you're going to look outside your window. It's going to be dark. Okay. You're going to look at, tomorrow, next week, and next month and not know, if you're going to make it. If you're going to get a meal, or if you're going to, be able to pay a bill, or, things like that. Okay. Because trust me, man. All right. Them bills going to still come. Okay. Esau going to eat. You got to pay that tax. Okay. And pay them bills. All right. So this is another video from, guy from Instagram here. All right. And as you can see here, I don't know, hopefully it doesn't blur it out. Let me see. It's blurred out. Salakia. Well, it's fine. I'll just read it off. Okay. All right. This is it says who World Health Organization, all right, orders worldwide lockdowns. All right, as Australia reports its first human bird flu case. Okay. I shouldn't even. I'm reading an article. Okay. All right, YouTube. Should have used code words, but Salakia. All right, but hey, I said what I said. So according to reports, authorities in Australia claim a child was infected with the avian influenza in India and brought the dis-ease of the body, right, to Australia. Okay, so you already have the World Health Organization. All right, they had a gathering to vote on, if they were going to move forward with with the worldwide lockdown or not. Okay, I haven't heard anything about the results of that, but definitely a lockdown is coming. Okay, whether it has anything to do, whether they're going to use this bird F, BF, to do it, or they're going to use something else. But either way, they're gonna lock everything down, man. Okay, 2020. What happened in 2020 was just a test run. Okay, so that's coming. Okay, and guess what? That's gonna affect you people, man. Okay, because you can barely. Look, we just read you can barely afford fast food. Okay, what are you gonna do when a lot of you that have to quit your jobs again? Okay, you have to stay in the house. It's gonna be pressure, man. All right, this is the book of Isaiah chapter 10 and verse 1 and 2 in the KJV, and it reads, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees." All right, who has the power to decree an unrighteous decree? All right, another word for decree is mandates. Okay, who has the power to decree a mandate? Okay, or perform an unrighteous mandate? All right, this devil, Esau, Edom, man, the so-called white man, woman, and child, starting with the elite banking families, the wicked, the rulers of the world right now. All right, they have the power to do that. Okay, and they're going to introduce some unrighteous mandates or unrighteous decrees for sure. Okay, and this next lockdown is definitely going to be a example of that. Okay, it says, and that right grievous. It's like and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. See, so they're going to put in place these grievous mandates and laws. Okay, that they have prescribed themselves, man. Okay, they created the problem and then they brought in the solution. See, the solution is lockdown. Okay, even though they brought in the pestilence. All right, or the pestilences. Okay. Isaiah 10 and 2. All right, and it reads, to turn aside the needy from judgment. Okay, and the needy are the Israelites. Okay, all right, and to take away the right from the people, it's like from the poor of my people. See, the Lord's people are the Israelites. Okay, it says that the widows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless. All right, now let's read Isaiah 10 and 1 in the NIV. Okay, the NIV version. Okay. And it reads, woe to those that make unjust laws. See, to those who issue oppressive decrees. See, so that's going to be a form of oppression. Okay. In 2020, when that happened and people had to stay in the house. They had to quit their jobs. People got laid off. A lot of people with mom and pop stores had to shut down for good. A lot of people, with small businesses lost their businesses for good. Okay, so that's a form of depression. So like an oppression, well, depression too. Okay, but it'll leave you depressed, right? But oppression nonetheless, man. Okay. All right, here's something else here. All right, also from End Time Headlines. All right, .org. Okay, it says the header reads Russia is ready to assist Iran in the helicopter crash investigation. Okay, for those that have been keeping up with what's going on with the Iranian president and other high ranked officials that were on that helicopter. Okay, that helicopter crashed, and killing everybody that was in the helicopter. Okay, and these are important people, man. All right, important people of Iran. Okay, so now I bring that up to bring this up here. Okay, because it says Russia is joining the investigation. Okay, because even these other nations, know the they know when something is up. Okay, all right, they know the patterns of this devil. Okay, over here in Babylon the Great. All right, they know when I can smell. They can smell when there's some craftiness going on, man. Okay, so they're like, no, 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 we're gonna assist y'all to figure out what happened. Okay, and they did. All right. Now, there's articles on this, but for time's sake, I'm just gonna play the video, okay, and let this guy. All right, this guy's, he sounds a little goofy. All right, but he's also reports the news on TikTok. Okay, so I'm gonna let him explain. All right, but like I said, there are articles, so you can look it up. All right, that back up what this guy's saying. All right, I'm not gonna show you. I'm just gonna play it because it's gonna be blurry on the screen.
Breaking news! The Russian intelligence agency have accused Israel and the United States of killing the Iranian president Ibrahim Raisi. I repeat, after a thorough investigation by the Russian intelligence agency, it is established that the Iranian president Ibrahim Raisi helicopter was hit by a Reaper drone. Who has the Reaper drone? The United States. So currently, as we speak, there is an ongoing investigation that states that Israel and the United States are responsible for the death of the Iranian president Ibrahim Raisi.
Well, you heard it there. All right. And like I said, there are articles that back up this claim that this guy is making too, man. Okay. So after Russia, helped Iran do some investigating, all right, they have, recently come to the conclusion that America and Israel, okay, the state of Israel, okay, not the Israelites, but the state of Israel, okay, America and the state of Israel, okay, with those small hats over there, all right, had something to do with shooting down, all right, the helicopter that had the Iranian president aboard and other high-ranked officials of Iran, okay, so that's not going to end well, man, okay. And they're still investigating, all right, because they come to a conclusion that helicopter was shot down by a rocket. Okay, all right, it's like a drone. It's like a rocket from a drone. Okay, and that drone being a link to America. You see, all right, and we know that Israel, the state of Israel, and America has ties. Okay, so there you have it, man. All right. Now I bring that up to bring this up, okay? How would this how because you're gonna have simple-minded Israelites and Americans, period, that are gonna say, well, how is that gonna affect us over here? Okay, what's going on way over there? In Iran and Israel, and how is that gonna affect us? Well, it will affect you, man, because just like I mentioned, okay, Israel, the state of Israel, and America has very strong ties. Okay, all right. There's pretty much no other country, all right, well, close to no other country that is supporting what Israel is over there doing to those Palestinians, okay, you see, but America, all right. So, and that's a part of prophecy, okay. And I want to grab this here really quickly, all right. the definition of woe, okay? Because that's what this is going to lead to, okay? All right. How will it affect you? World War III. World War III. All right. Which has been brewing, all right, but eventually it's going to happen. Why? Because it's prophecy. Okay. And prophecy will be reality. All right. Or prophecy is reality. All right. Which is also prophesied in the Bible, World War III. All right. So let me go into this word woe really quickly. Okay. Just in the Google dictionary. Okay. The Oxford dictionary. It says definition for woe is great sorrow or distress. Okay. Great sorrow or distress, often used hyperbolically. Okay. And the similitudes for the definition for the word woe is misery, sorrow, distress, sadness, unhappiness, heartache, headache. Okay. Desolation, you know, depression, gloom, doom and gloom. See? And where does all of these things come from? You know, usually war. You see, this is exactly what those Palestinians over there experiencing. Okay, exactly what those people in the Ukraine was experiencing. Man, being attacked by Russia. Okay, any time of war, this is what you experience. Okay, lamentation, mournings, and woes. Okay, but you get this from war. All right, and just to prove that, let's get the precept. Okay, all right. Salakia. Yeah, I get it right here. All right, because the scriptures talk about that. All right. Talk about that third woe or that third war. Okay. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11 and verse 14. All right. And it reads, the second woe or the second war is past. Okay. World War One and World War II. It already happened, right? And behold, the third woe or the third war, okay, third world's war cometh quickly. Okay. All right. And that's what's happening, man. All right. It's coming quickly, man. All right. It's coming to pass very quickly. Okay. So, like I said, you know, what's going over there in Iran, all right, is going to affect us here in America or affect you here in America. All right. You unbelievers is what I'm talking about. It's like, excuse me. You unbelievers is who I'm talking to. Okay. It's going to affect you because ultimately it's going to pull you, it's going to pull America into this war. Okay. Israel is going to pull America into this war. Okay. All right. And just to prove that, all right, let me see here. Yep. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 45. And it reads, therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. That he taketh, it's like that he hath taken against Babylon. All right. It's talking about America. All right. Babylon the Great. All right. The whore, the great whore of Babylon. All right. It says, and his purposes that he hath proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Okay, which is this is spiritually the land of Chaldeans. Okay, because of the land of the Chaldeans. All right, the ancient land of the Chaldeans. All right, the Chaldeans was known for what? Witchcraft. Okay, and America is definitely known for witchcraft. Okay, it says surely the least of the flock. And who was the least of the flock? The least of the flock of the Edomites. Okay, the nation of Edom, the so-called white people. Okay. All right. They have, just like Israel has tribes within its nation. Okay. Esau has tribes within this nation. They're called dukes. All right. The dukes of Edom. Okay. Look that up in the Bible and read it. All right. Now, who's the smallest amongst the flock of the Edomites? All right. Amalek. Okay. The Amalekites. All right. Which are the so-called Jewish people. Okay, the small hats, okay, that's over there occupying the land of Israel right now. Okay, so what's going on over there in the Israel, the land of Israel, all right, and those people, all right, are automatically gonna, it's like eventually gonna pull Babylon the Great or America, all right, over into that war. You see, all right, because now you got Russia involved. Okay, Russia's over there back in Iran saying, hey, look, we're gonna look into this, with you. And since they've been looking into it, all right, they're pointing the finger at Israel and America. See that? All right. Remember, Russia is a defender of Iran. Okay, all right. Russia is a military defender of Iran. All right. So there you go. All right. It says, surely the least of the flock, the Amalekites or the people over there occupying Israel or the land of Israel, okay, shall draw them out. See, shall pull them into the war, shall draw them out of the, our land, right, over here in America, over there to over there in Israel. Okay, surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. Okay, because that's ultimately going to be the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. Okay, the Lord's judgment. Okay, and the scriptures prophesy that it's going to be a great destruction over there. Okay, a great nuclear destruction over there. All right, that's prophecy, man. All right. So Israel will pull America into World War III, and just to back that up, okay, here's another article, all right, of what's going on right now, which people aren't paying attention, so they don't know, right? But let's look at this. All right, I have this article here. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, you can see it. Okay, cool. All right, and this is from YTV. All right, but there's a lot of articles. Okay, I just pull one. All right, I make sure it's legit by making sure it's multiple articles on it. Okay, and then I just pick one. All right, but this one here from YTV.com, it says the U.S. government is pushing to mandate the automatic registration of all males. All right. Let me repeat that again. The U.S. government, the United States government, okay, it is pushing to mandate the automatic registration of all males between the ages of 18 to 26 years old to join the military draft. There you go. Okay, there you go. All right, and that links up with so many prophecies, man. Okay, that links up with so many prophecies, man. All right, matter of fact, there is an article on it too. Well, for time's sake, I'm not going to get into the article, but you can look it up, or I'll link it inside of the description box. How about that? All right, to go more into depth of this mandatory, this push. All right, that America's trying to push this mandatory draft for all males, or military draft for all males in America. See, all right. So why are they pushing for that? Because they know it's a war coming. Okay, all right. And then it's prophecy, man. All right, a war is coming. Okay, World War III. All right. America, as much as they don't want to enter into that war with with Russia and China and all these other nations, they're gonna be pulled into that war via Israel. Okay, the Amalekites, man. All right, the Jewish people over there in Israel. Okay, let me read this here and then we'll close it out. The book of so get ready for war. Okay. All right, that's how it's gonna affect you. Well, that's how what's going on over there is gonna affect you here in America, man. All right. You see, whether you like it or not. Okay. It says, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 1. All right. And it reads, to everything there is a season. Okay. To everything on this planet Earth that we see and that we live in, there is a season, right? And a time to every purpose under the heaven. Okay. You see? So let's skip down to verse because it gives you a list. Let's skip down to verse 8. Okay, Ecclesiastes 3 and 8. A time to love. All right, we're definitely not in a time of love. Okay, the only love that's being spread out, about the world today, are the love from. It's like the love for the Israelites, okay, the nation of Israel, okay, because the Lord is extending His hand to the Israelites, okay, via His men, His prophets, okay. All right, with his men teaching and preaching, okay, and giving out the good news, okay, and telling our people to repent. You see, for a judgment is coming, okay, giving you that holy warning, okay, that great warning from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, okay. That's the only love, okay, and trust me, according to the scriptures, that's love, man, okay. So that's the only love that's going on out here. Everything else is hate. Okay. a time to love and a time to hate. Okay. And we're definitely in the time of hate. Okay. That's why you see men and women, men versus women, parents versus children, government versus government. Okay. Esau versus Esau. Okay, Esau versus Jacob, everything, man. All right, that's why you see wars popping off. That's why you see so many protests, so much calamity, so much destruction, so much, all of these things, man. All right, this is all a symbol of we're in the spirit or the season of hate. Okay, it says a time of war and a time of peace. Okay, we're definitely not in a time of peace. We're in a time of war. Okay, so get ready for World War III. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna end it there. Lord willing, it's edifying to the body and it fed the sheep of the spirit and poverty. How about Shemi Shai? All right. This has been another uh um reality check. Okay. All right. Get ready to feel the effects of prophecy. All right. Shalom and the Baba Ball.